Hi YouTube, I'm Pharaoh, and I just wanted to go over something that seems to keep popping up over and over again, and that's Shock of God's question that he poses to every atheist, and he says to all his followers, you know, ask this question and you'll pwn them, you know, they can't answer this question. So I'm going to attempt to tackle his question for him since he thinks it's so great. The question that he brings up is, he wants, I wrote it down, proof of evidence that atheism is accurate and correct. Well, I'm sorry to tell you this, Shock, but that's what's called an improper question. It means it doesn't make sense. It's like asking the number 5 if it's married or single. You know, what's the marital status of the number 5? That's what you're doing. And you can't answer a question like that because it's an improper question. The number 5 is a number. It doesn't have a marital status. I can't prove that it's married or single. It's out of context. It's an improper question. Okay? And the reason why atheism can't be have evidence to be accurate or correct is because it's an opinion. It's a viewpoint. It is a way of looking at things, okay? I can give you broad examples why I think it's a better opinion or viewpoint. I can do that for you. Yeah. Let's see. I can bring up that the majority of the smartest people in the world, scientists and doctors and whatnot, are atheists. I could bring up the prison population, how atheists make up such a small majority of the prison population, and the overwhelming majority of the people in prison, the bad, evil doers, are theists. Let's see. The Catholic Church has that ongoing TV commercial, come back to the church, stop leaving. You know, the sign that people is leaving the church is probably an indication that it's not worth having. So I could bring up points like that to explain to you why atheism is better. But your question is an improper question because you don't have you can't attack an opinion. Okay, you can't weigh an opinion scientifically. It's as if I'm giving Shock of God a chocolate ice cream cone, and he looks at it and he says, "Prove to me it's a chocolate ice cream cone." I can't. You're going to have to eat it and make up your own damn mind. Nom nom nom. I think it's vanilla. Okay, fine. Think it's vanilla. I'm going to still assume that it's chocolate. Well, it's not chocolate. It's vanilla. No, you're just delusional. And that's what Shock of God is. He's delusional. Some of the things you can do to try and weigh your decisions on whether you're doing the right thing or the wrong thing. I've done this throughout my entire life, and it's never failed yet. And the way to tell whether something is right or wrong is to see how you personally feel about it. Okay? So let's say you go and you steal a car. If later you feel bad about stealing the car, then stealing is wrong. All right? If you see an old lady struggling to carry her grocery bags to her car and you offer to help her carry her groceries to her car, and she takes that help and you do that, and then you feel better inside for having done a nice deed like that, then that's probably a good thing. You know, you're telling yourself, this is good, this is bad. Now, how do I know that Shock of God's opinion or point of view or biblical nonsense is wrong and not the right way? Well, I examined it. I studied it to see how I felt about it, you know, and I read the Bible. There's a lot of hate in the Bible. You know, hate these people, don't do this is bad, evil, 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 evil. And I didn't like that. I'm not going to follow something that tells me to hate other people. All right? Hate is wrong. I know hate is wrong, and there's hate in the Bible. Therefore, the Bible is wrong. Another thing, that all the Christians are divided. They're all getting their same material from the same source. Okay? It's all coming out of here. All right? This is their source, and there are how many denominations? There are so widely different viewpoints on Christianity. And they all think the other one is wrong, even though all their information is coming from the exact same source. Another thing that tells me that Christianity is wrong. All these Christian channels and these prophets, or whatever the hell you want to call them here on YouTube, they censor. They don't like things to be free and open. Either you can't rate their video, or you can't comment, or they allow you to do it, but they have to approve it. You know, they have to make sure you're not going to say something naughty. All right? Or you do say something naughty and then they block you so you can never do it again. They are not free and open with their ideas. If you're not going to have your ideas challenged, they're not worth being there. Let's see, fear and reward tactics, right there in the Bible. Believe it or you go to hell. You do, you go to paradise. Bullshit. Let's see. Oh, now since I became an atheist, I'm way more happier. I feel great. I love life. I was miserable as a Christian. Being a Christian sucked. Ugh. And so that's why I'm an atheist. Let's see. Shock of God always says that. He says, atheist, please just read the Bible and you'll understand. Just read it once, I beg you. I have read it 6 times. The more I read it, the more disgusting it becomes to me. It's ugly. It's bad ideas. It's deplorable. It's gross. The more I read it, ugh. I want to vomit every time I read a passage now. Ugh. And, see, Shock of God can get away with his rants and stuff because he's a bullshit artist. I just did a video about bullshit artists. Check it out. And you might be asking me, oh, how do I know he's a bullshit artist? Okay, I'll let you know why I know he's a bullshit artist. My stepdad was an insurance salesman. And when he got done being an insurance salesman, he sold used cars. So I got to see bullshit in action throughout my childhood, okay? He was a really good bullshit artist, so I can recognize bullshit when it's there. So, no matter how much bullshit somebody spouts, I can just be all like, that's crap, and I'm going to point it out every single time. And it's okay to do that, all right? Don't feel like you're not allowed to point at a bullshit artist and yell bullshit. You are wholeheartedly allowed. How do I know that? Well, when you watch like America's Funniest Videos or something, you see that like idiot skater that's going to do some stunt that he's not skilled to do, and he ends up landing on his balls like on some guardrail or something like that, and you laugh at him right away. That right there is your brain telling you it's okay to laugh at stupid people. Alright? You can check them out later and be like, oh man, are you okay? Are you hurt? But it's okay to laugh at them initially. So that's what I'm doing. I'm watching stupid people and I'm laughing and pointing at them being like, you're fucking stupid. So, food for thought. Thanks for watching.